Well, Valentine's Day isn't just about spending big money on gifts. While they're often beautiful and meaningful, it can also be helpful to show small acts of love. Culp is sharing some suggestions with us this morning. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So this doesn't have to be some big grand gesture that you show your significant other.
No, it doesn't have to be. Those gestures can be phenomenal. They provide these moments of my partner is really engaged and connected and responsive and accessible. But it's important to show that in small ways on an everyday basis as well.
All right, so you talk about some of them here, and you say it starts with something as simple as the way you greet them.
Yeah, the way you greet them. So when you come home and maybe your partner's coming home after you, and just taking that moment to really recognize that they're back. That can be important because it's saying you're not just any other person, any other thing that we all deal with in life, but really a special, special part of my world. And just taking a moment to honor that before you jump into, hey, can you help with this?
Here's
can
a
you do
to-do
this?
list of things I need you to do.
Take the kid.
Yeah.
Yes,
well, life
absolutely.
gets really busy, and then on the flip side, when they leave, it's important to acknowledge that too.
Right. You can have a morning ritual just to take a moment that's just for you, because when you leave and go out in the day, you carry that sense in your heart of that person, and it helps with stress and things like that. And if you can have a moment where you solidly establish that before you leave, it really helps.
I really like that. All right, the next thing we're talking about is touch, and this is a non-sexual touch.
Right, and I think that one of the hardest things about this and the other pieces is that we lose sight of just how much we can impact our partner. Mm-hmm. It's really incredible. So even something as a look or small gentle touch as you walk by each other in the kitchen, that can really communicate a lot. Communicate affection for you as a whole person, and signaling, hey, I'm not wanting anything in return here. This is just a moment of connection and care.
It seems like that's easier in the beginning of a relationship, and you kind of have to make that a habit over time. Is that what you find?
Yeah, I do think it can be easier because in the beginning it's so clear to us the impact we're having. It's a lot more obvious. There's those fireworks. But I'm suggesting that even later on, it may look different, but we're so tuned in with our partner that even small things we do make a big difference.
All right. And another one I think that's big is just listening, which can be tough for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. It really can be. I was right into this because I recently went to training, and we were asked as therapists with each other role-playing to just listen, reflect back what we're hearing, no questions, no feedback. And when I was heard by my role play partner, I was like, oh gosh, we don't have those moments very often where we're really, really listened to and heard and understood.
Mm-hmm. So being heard, your partner being heard
yes,
is
feeling
really
heard and understood. Of course, we're going to have those moments where we're just talking and we're not totally, dialed in. But if you can have those moments where you really do, it's huge.
All right. Any other things we can do?
Well, I think recognizing the little things your partner may already be doing.
Okay.
We might not know that they're trying to show their love because it may not be the way that we would do it ourselves. But on the flip side is communicating about that, of asking your partner, what are the small, simple things that maybe I do or could do that actually mean more than I may know.
Just the small daily habits that we should be getting into. All right, Clay, thank you so much. Good tips. I appreciate it. All right, and you can